chicken chops and Kool-Aid. We are a food truck. We still have to make that other Kool-Aid too. I would want to do the blue raspberry, but I don't know if that one came in yet. I am co-owner with my children's father, so we do this together as a team. It's like I get off of one job and I'm in my car changing, taking off my shirt and changing and get to the next event. They're like, "How you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know." But I've been doing it. I have 3 daughters that are always on the go, so I have to get them to school and ready so that I can get to work on time. I've been working for a cell phone company for the last 13 years, and it's just not cutting it for me anymore.
This is what building for a man looks like in real time. If you're a pick-me in real life, you're a pick-me in business, period. That was a clip from a show called Side Hustles that you can find on Roku streaming. And if you missed my last video about this particular situation on the show, you would know that this woman actually has no dog in the fight when it comes to her business. Her name is not on the bank accounts and her name is not on the business license. Just like her name is probably not on them kids that she had by her child's father, who she is in business with. Been there, done that, have the t-shirt, okay? But we're here to learn from our mistakes, not keep making the same ones over and over again. This woman is working 2 jobs, 3 if you count motherhood. And you can clearly see from the clip who's actually running things and who's conceptualizing this business. But her name's not on it, although she clearly labels herself as a co-owner. At best, legally she's an employee, but if she doesn't have a W-2, she's actually more like a volunteer. As a business consultant, I always advise my client to not go into any type of partnership with a business that they intend to be their bread and butter. Bread and butter meaning this is the business that is my livelihood, this is how I pay my bills, this is how I take care of my kids. This is especially important for women, okay? When you get into these relationships, whether you get married or not, and you go to adding your spouse or your boyfriend's name to the paperwork for your business, you gotta keep in mind that especially if he's working a 9-to-5, when you split, if you split, God forbid, he can walk off with that 9-to-5, and he'll also walk off with a piece of your business. When you work a 9-to-5, you do not have ownership. There's no way for him to deed you part of his 9-to-5. That just doesn't exist. So if you must take on a business partner, if you must go into business with a man, make sure it is not the bread and butter business that you use to take care of your entire livelihood, because then you put your livelihood and your standard of living at risk.